So how does Kinolime make our movies? We get that question a lot. And recently a couple of middle schoolers came by and hung out by the studios to see Kinolime in action. They followed me, we walked around, we showed them our studio space, took them through the process of how Kinolime selects and picks the movies with the audience's help. We sat down, we put them in the podcast, and had a great time going through everything Kinolime. And here's that conversation.
Hi, I'm Lydia. And I'm Mirabel, and today we are interviewing John Schramm.
Hey, what's up?
What is your job exactly?
So my job, I'm the director of development here at Kinolime, and Kinolime Films is a production company. We make movies. So essentially what I do is help pick the movies that we're going to make, from the early stages of like the screenplay all the way up to actually physically making the movie. So I'm also a producer.
Okay, what training and education did you do to receive and get your job?
So I actually never went to school for this. I'm self-taught. So when I decided I wanted to go be a filmmaker, I didn't know what that meant. Was I going to direct? Was I going to produce? I just knew I loved movies and I wanted to make them. So I first started reading every book on screenwriting. So I said, if you look at all the greatest films of all time, what do they have in common? A great screenplay. So I thought I wanted to be a writer of films. So I started to read every book and watch interviews of all the great screenwriters to learn. And then eventually I was a professional screenwriter, and then I can now help pick movies to make.
Oh, that's cool. Nice. What are your job responsibilities?
So I have many responsibilities, part of which is I help pick the movies we make. So I have to work with the writers, the directors on the screenplay side. So anything creative, story-wise, that's my department. Also, we're here in a podcast studio. We do a podcast weekly. So I host a podcast for our company and manage that content, as well as I sort of go out any public-facing aspects for the company. I'm sort of like the brand ambassador for Kinolime. So I speak at schools and talk to young people about filmmaking and writing.
What's the best or worst aspect of your job?
The best aspect is I get to be creative all day. I'm not crunching numbers. I'm not, doing any sort of hard math. I get to play in the world of story. And I guess the worst part is I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so I have a hard time turning it off. So when I go home, I'm always thinking about movies. And when I watch a movie, I'm like, oh, this is what's happening here. And it's hard to just kind of let it go.
Yeah. Why did you choose this?
Oh, I just love movies. It's the best thing in the world to me. A film, it involves your sight, your sound. It's just the most immersive experience. I always love movies as a kid.
What skills do you use while you're at your job?
So I use my story skills. So because I've been a professional writer for 13 years, every screenplay or movie that we look at, I always look at it through the lens of story. So that's my biggest strength, I would say, is to learn or to know what a good screenplay is, or how to improve a screenplay, what's not working in it, so we then can make fixes and changes.
What other people do you work most closely with?
So I work with directors, other producers, I work with actors, I work with our executive team here at Kinolime. So we have an IT person that handles the website and all our competition models. So we work with a wide array of people on a day-to-day basis. So it's not just one type of person.
Okay. What do you do on a typical day at work?
It depends. If I'm in the office like today, I'll take a lot of face-to-face meetings with the staff. We do the podcast. On days that I'm home, working from home, it's a lot of reading, story analyzation. Because film is universal and global, I have Zoom meetings with, let's say, LA or Ireland, China. And so I'm constantly meeting with people on a database. But mostly what I do is analyze story.
Do you do your podcast every day?
We do it once a week on Wednesdays, and then we release the video, I think, the following week. But sometimes we shoot a few in one day if there's a lot going on in the movie world.
What are your 5 most important job tasks?
My tasks, 5 most important job tasks are I have a team underneath me, so I manage that team. to read screenplays, to give notes on the screenplays. That's 3. 4 is to help develop our competition. So we hold a screenwriting competition. That's how we get the movies we want to make. So I help with that. And 5 is the best part of my job is to watch movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta watch them.
I love movies.
Yeah, movies are great.
Too. What's like your favorite movie?
I'll give you 5 movies that I love. So I love Jurassic Park. I love a movie called Heat by Michael Mann. I love a movie called Amadeus. I love Point Break. And I love, there's a movie from the 40s called The Best Years of Our Lives. Those were like 5 movies I would watch.
Well,
What's your favorite movies? You go. Now I'm going to ask you. I'm the interviewer now. Lydia, what's your favorite movie?
so I have like a lot of movies I like, but there's this one movie. It's like no one's like probably heard of it. It's called Walking with Dinosaurs, and it's like so good. That one. You know it? Yes. I've never known someone who knows what it is.
Maybe that's why you're besties.
So
You know
my favorite movie, I have a lot, but How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. It's like
Great
always,
movie.
it's always been like my favorite movie. I love it so much.
Great film.
Yes.
All right, cool. Any other questions?
How could I get like training and education like required to do your career?
So in college and even in high school, they have filmmaking classes. So filmmaking could be screenwriting, it could be directing, it could be producing, and there's so many jobs that go into it. There's like right here, we have Matt manning the cameras and switchboard. We have someone that builds the sets. So there's so many things of filmmaking that you can get into, art, set design. But for me specifically, I would go to film school where you study writing and directing. So that tells you everything you need to know from story, and then how to physically like man the camera and what type of shots to use, etc. But film school will probably be the best way to get the training you need.
Like what like working conditions make this career like pleasant? Like
I mean, look at this awesome, building we're in right now. It's not like going to an office it's like stale and sterile. Like everything is kind of fun. We have like all these different movie lights and cameras. So the environment's like so fun. Our office is in Industry City in Brooklyn. So, we can see the Statue of Liberty right here. There's all these different coffee shops and restaurants in the building. So that environment's kind of fun. What you'll notice in the filmmaking world is it's just people talk a lot about just movies and creativity, which is really, really cool. So it's just a lot of fun. Anything else?
Do you have any other questions? I'm good. My question. Yeah, I think I'm good too. Thank you so much for watching. Yes, this video.
So you just heard me say it. We hold a screenwriting competition, and that's how Kinolime makes our movies. But you know what we're offering right now for high school students? A chance to make your short film a reality. Yeah, that's right. We're going to give you money if you win to make your short film into the big screen. Go to kinolime.com/NXT for all the information and get your submission in before February 22nd. I want to read it. The whole team wants to read it. We want to see you take your dream to the next level. Go to kinolime.com/NXT for all the information, and I'll see you there.